This is the URT. You are the URT. Welcome to the URT. Big up the URT. Afternoon. Monday afternoon. Big up everybody. Love and light. I'm still out here. Dog sitting. We're doing it. Elma, Wolfie. They're here. We're there. We're everywhere. But I just wanted to go live really to make sure, but to kind of ask the question why Manchester United fans are in outrage. The outrage. The fan base is in an outrage over Garnacho wearing a shirt. Marcus Rashford, Aston Villa shirt. I don't know if you've been in Mars or under a rock somewhere. I don't know where you've been in the last month or a half since that Europa League final. But Garnacho doesn't want to be a Manchester United player. Garnacho wants to leave. The question you want to ask is, why are players who are still registered to Manchester United, why are they looking to get a move away? Why are they trying to get a move away from the football club? One. And the question you should be really asking, the outrage should be that people can't sell these players because these players, Marcus Rashford is on a huge contract and the Glazers gave him that. Glazers still own the club and they own large majority of the club still. So I don't know what to think. This rage, we want them both to go. I thought that's what the fan base wanted. The fan base wanted Garnacho and Rashford to be gone. Since especially Europa League final, Rashford has not been a Manchester United player. He is registered to Manchester United, but he's not been a Manchester United player. And everybody's known that he's leaving since Amorim was like, he's not professional enough. He's not doing what I'm asking him to do, so he needs to go. So I don't know where this outrage is. The outrage should be with a football club who can't sell any players. That's where the outrage should be. So I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit bumfuzzled. I'm like, majority of fans were like, yeah, Garnacho's going to be sold. Garnacho needs to go. And then when he starts wearing a little football club shirt, you all go in outrage. I just don't understand. I don't really understand. Both of them are trying to help the fan base and the club out by going. That's what they're doing. You should be thanking them because the club's not doing it. The club is not offering them around Europe and saying, listen, this is what we want for them. This is the price. And if you want them, this is who they are. They're doing it themselves. These guys are trying to get out of jail and trying to find new clubs. So I don't get where this madness is. But there you go, Violet. You make too much sense. Too much sense, and sense is not within the fan base. There's no sense in this. Who you should be mad at? Mad at the club that's saying they both need to go, but then it's not going out there trying to get them deals done and negotiate with other clubs to get them sold. Or you're blaming the two guys who are basically, one of them is begging for Barcelona and the other one is wearing a Villa shirt. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on, people. You should not be angry with him. Yeah, of course, no notification. We're shadow banned, man. Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. Every minute of every second of every day. Every second, every minute of every week of every month. Of every year, free Palestine. Vox Zionism. It's a death cult. If you know, if you know. But yeah, hit the likes, people. Smash the likes. Because I don't understand. Yeah, big up Nuruddin. Sorry, I'm late. YouTube not notifying me again. Yeah, it's what it is. I'm sorry. I apologize. It is what it is. We're shadow banned. This is where we're at. But I do not understand the fan base's outrage. I swear to God, I just don't understand. Both of these players, a majority of the fan base have accepted that both of these players no longer service for the football club. No longer service for the football club. Big up to Nathan. Like, Nathan, have a laugh with it. Nathan is very happy he's wearing a Manchester Marcus Rashford shirt. Reminds us all he's been playing like him all season. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Rashford's not a kid anymore. But Garnacho is like, but that's what I just don't understand. That's what I don't understand. Big up. Yeah, man, big up. Up the Irish, always. So I just don't understand. I genuinely do not understand why the fan base are going berserk because of because wore a Villa shirt and Rashford is does a video with two 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 YouTubers who got like 5 million following on YouTube or something, and he's basically saying he loves to play with Lamine Yamal and that he would love to play in Spain, in Barcelona. Like the club's not doing that, so those two players have put themselves on the market for people to know that they're leaving Manchester United, that they're here, they want to move away from Manchester United. So I don't know why this outrage is. I understand this frustration. I understand things need to be blamed, but I always tell you, players don't pay themselves. They don't give themselves contract. Players don't sign themselves to Manchester United. People who own the football club and the people that they put in charge to operate the football club, they're the people that you need to be angry with. You're angry with the wrong people. You're angry with the wrong people. Leave out this outrage, man. Leave out this outrage. Where's your outrage for the fucking Glazers or for Ineos? Where's your fucking outrage? Where is it? Leave it out. Those two players have basically, within yesterday, it almost felt like it was a bit coordinated. They put themselves on the market. They're reminding football clubs out here that they want to leave. So why are you angry with them? Why are you mad with them? We've gone past them. We've moved past them. They're no longer. They're just registered to Manchester United till somebody buys out their contracts. Some of the club. That's all they are. So what are we waffling about, people? Like, I just don't understand. No, they're not getting 60 million. He's not worth 60 million. Exactly. Like, honestly, big up. Listen, people, we're on the road to 15K. Obviously, we're shadow banned because we talk about humanity. We're anti-war. We're anti-colonization. We're anti-imperialism. And for that, we are shadow banned because the machinery who runs Google and YouTube do not want that. They want everybody to be for those things. So big up to everybody. Love and like. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you don't subscribe. Let's get to a community question. Let's ask the question. Let's ask the question, people. Let's ask the question, right? Let's ask the question right here now. What is this outrage? Who should the outrage? Man United fans have every right to be outraged. First of all, I just think you're directing the outrage on the wrong people. Your outrage should be directed at the people who run the football club, who own and run the football club, not at two players that everybody has known that they need to leave. We're asking the question, who should the outrage be directed at? Garna, Rashi, or the board and the owners? Who? Talk to me. Talk to us, people. Who? Who? No. Nay. Get in the vote. Smash a like on the video. We're starting the poll. Who should it be directed at? It's simple. Who should it be directed at? It's simple, people. Smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let's get to 100 likes. I just don't get it. The only person, DLM, Mourinho. Mourinho, oh my God, Mourinho, bro. That is a reach and a half. Mourinho. New owners, mate. New owners who want to win will make this football club win. Not managers. And new owners who want to win will make this football club win. Nuruddin, have you heard Liam Rossi guy? He English black manager, I think the best English manager, and got Strasbourg Champions League basically on the 23 squad. Is better than Amarin. Have I heard of Liam Rossini? No, I haven't. But hey, tech us only, fella. Big up to you. I will look at him, and next time, hopefully, we can talk about it. I'll do a bit more research, and I'll find out who it is. Who cares if Dashing begging? You don't want him away anyway. These fans honestly, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Glazers let this happen for years. They let Player FC win over again. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. But both of them are going now. Both of them are going now. So let me just have a look at the poll quickly. Like, I need to start the poll again. I've done the poll wrong. I need to do the poll again. So I'm going to have to do it. So let me do the poll again. Man UFC, the fan base have every right. The fan base, where should the outrage be directed at? Simple question. Let's go into it. Where should the outrage be directed at? Garnacho. Rashford. The best in nonsense. Or owners. There you go. Now you've got a better poll, people. Where should the outrage be directed? Garnacho, Rashford, the best in nonsense, or owners? Let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. Honestly, I don't understand. The club, we bought one player in so far, one player in the summer transfer window. We are, what's the date today? We are less than 2.5 weeks away, 3 weeks away from the first game, Manchester United first pre-season game. I think is Leeds United. Yeah, it's better now though. The outrage. Who should the outrage be blamed at? It's simple, bro. It does match. The poll options don't match the question, brother. We're asking who should be the fans' outrage? Who should it be directed at? The fan base have every right to be outraged, but where should it be directed? Garnacho, owners, Rashford, best in nonsense. Who? Get voting, but while you're there, let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Because you know, and Garnacho thinks he's CR7 plays like Obertan. Yeah. Rashi used to be the perfect professional. All started going wrong after we forced him to play with injuries. Then toxicity of our club even made it worse. Yeah, that could be right. Manchester United is is a toxic football club. No, I didn't. It meant in the right way because I wrote it and now I've given the options so people can vote. I wrote out the question, who should your outrage be directed at? Garnacho. I wrote Rashi or Garnacho, best in board and owners. And now I've wrote it in that. Oh, okay. Cool. No worries. Big up. Ten Hag promoting him to the first team. The answer is probably both bad management, owners, players walk around like superstar without actually doing anything in the game. P.S. Bruno liked the post, so our captain is on board with this. Well, there you go. Bruno went away to leave as well. Bruno was like, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to let you know because we got Player FC. Player FC is there. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it for what it is. Big up. Craig Gupta says, Gupta says, Ed Woodward. The main, the owners, because they're responsible for how they let Player FC win over previous managers and bad apple rots and the holy crap. But all those people have gone. All the bad apples was Pogba was he the bad apple? Was Lingard the bad apple? But they have gone. And how can we still be toxic? This is what I don't get. I don't get this. You blame every player and say every player was toxic, this and that, this. They go. And the fact if the toxicity can change contagious to other players. I promise you. Look, Victor, listen, Garnacho and Rashi will leave and he'll be like, oh, Player FC still there. Player FC's there with your captain. With your captain. Most people think he's a hero because he didn't accept 700 grand a week in Saudi Arabia. So what are we doing out here? Wolfie, be quiet, lad. Wolfie, come here. Come here, Wolfie. Stop it now. Even Wolfie's like, United are toxic, mate. That's why he's barking. Because every time I say United, he's like, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Garnacho will come to Chelsea, mark my word, and smash United in the 5th match of the Premier League. Yeah, good luck to him. Good luck to him. You don't need to post it again. The biggest bad apple is the captain for real. But this is what we're at. This is where we're at. And the biggest things that people don't understand is the club. It's the football club that's not selling, cannot sell to save his life. Exactly. So I just don't, honestly, I really do not understand. where this is coming from. I really do not understand. Yeah, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I genuinely do not understand. Honestly, we need to get rid of Rashford, Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony. We can't sell any of them. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Rashford did all right at Villa. I thought Anthony did all right at Betis, and I thought Sancho did all right at Chelsea. Chelsea didn't want to buy him. But Manchester United can't sell. They cannot sell. Let me just have a look at this. Have you 100 likes yet? Let me just have a look. Big up to people. Big up to the masses. Let me have a look at the poll. Where's the poll go on? Poll. The poll is saying Garnacho 70%. Okay, it's Garnacho. People are saying Garnacho 32%, Rashford 5%, the best in nonsense 17%, with 46%. It's the owners. It's simple. Who should be blamed? Who should be blamed? I'm telling you now, there'll be more toxic players at Manchester United because that's how Manchester United work. Manchester United put Garnacho as one of their top shirt sellers. Smash him all over all their marketing. Do it the same with Rashford. Did exactly the same with Rashford. Him and Bruno were the face of the football club. And now you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. But I actually don't. I don't have any problem. I didn't look at Garnacho with a Rashford. I just Rashford that's the finisher and go, damn you. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Everybody's different, but I didn't think of that. I'm thinking, okay, they're both trying to get moves away from Manchester United. And that's what most of us want, don't we? Most of us want that, don't we? Most of us want that. Most of us want that to happen. Yes or no? Do we want that to happen? There's no rebuild, bro. There's no rebuild. I promise you, Peter, you need to read the Omar Barada waffle, that interview, that absolute like PR piece by Andy Mitten. Andy Mitten should hang his head in shame, man. He should hang his head in shame. He should hang his head in shame for that absolute horrendous. It's not an article. It's just a propaganda piece from Omar Barada. Nuruddin, it's not that they can't sell. The players don't want to take the pay cut. They do. They're both trying to find themselves a new club. Garnacho's not on a massive wage. Rashford is. He said he wants to take the pay cut. Rashford is willing to take a pay cut to force his move out of Manchester United. Nuruddin always followed you on your channel. You always highlighted the real problem, Glazers. And I've been listening. That's for educating the people. Hats off. Big up Harsh Shah. Appreciate you always. Love. Cunha going to do the same. And people are going to be like, Cunha's the next person. The real toxicity in this football club is not players. It's not the players. The real toxicity in this football club is the owners and the people who run this football club. But that's too hard, and you become apathy because the majority of the fan base, the brain is like, no, I can't. It's too much. I'm gonna have to do something about the owners. So I better just the players. Have a go at players. Give it a rest, man. Give it a rest. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love United. Really hope they get to where they should be. Big up. Well, we need new owners. We need like a Ibrahimovic type of figure. That's what we need. Well, that's it. He's just begging it, innit? He's begging it. He's just begging it, and he's going to be funny. Already, my brother. The other precincts failed with needless drama when the owners could be busy fixing shite football the team has been playing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying to you about the drama. That is what I'm saying to you about this drama. I don't get it. I do not understand it. I don't get it, and I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't. Because I don't really see other top teams in the UK players doing any of this stuff. I don't see it. Manchester United is a toxic football club on a premise of PR, built on PR, and built on putting images on players out there, burning young players to death, not developing them. That's the reality. That's the reality of Manchester United Football Club is. That is the reality of who the football club is. Yeah. So, like, I just don't understand where this outrage is directed at people that you've all accepted they're going to leave anyway. It's just that the club can't sell them, so they're putting themselves on the market and reminding other clubs, hey, guys, we're here. We're here. We're leaving Manchester United. We're here. That's what that was for. One of them is literally saying, is explicitly coming out and saying, I want to play for Barcelona. There are many similarities between Chelsea and United. They rule the Premier League in the next 5 years. I don't know about that. Soham, I don't know about that, bro. I think you need a goalkeeper. You still need a spine. I think you need a dominant centre half. I think you need a dominant, experienced striker. I don't know why Chelsea don't sign Osimhen. Osimhen is the prototypical kind of like typical Chelsea striker. Why are you not signing Osimhen? You need a fantastic goalkeeper. You need a very dominant centre half who can look after that defence for you. And then you need a striker. You need a top striker. And I think Osimhen fits in all those three. Osimhen should be your striker. Osimhen should be your striker. I don't know who you would go and get as a dominant centre half. I'm just trying to think now. Who do you think you should go and get? You don't need a young, you need an experienced centre half. You don't need a young centre half. You need a super experienced centre half. You need maybe 26, 27-year-old centre half. I don't know. I don't know who are the. We don't shop in the same shops, by the way. We shopping in the same shop. We're not shopping in the same shops anymore. So that's what I think. I think Chelsea need a spine because you already got Caicedo. You've already got Caicedo. You just need to get a goalkeeper behind him, a centre half behind him, and a striker on top of him. You already have the other parts. You already have the other parts. Manchester United are way off Chelsea. We are way off Chelsea. I don't think the lap would have gone to Chelsea knowing they're going to get more expensive strikers. I think he just wanted to go because he just wants to have some playing time and go to the World Cup. YB. I think he just wanted to go there. But people, we've got 100 likes on the video. Let me have a look at it. Let me have a look at the votes. There we go. Who should your outrage be directed at? Garnacho, Rashford, Best in Nonsense, or owners? That's the question we're asking in this afternoon. This afternoon's video. That's what we're asking. I'm live almost every day now. Every day. Try to be as consistent as I can on this channel. So please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, people. It costs you absolutely nothing. Those who are new here, subscribe to and go and check out the podcast what we did yesterday as well after you watch this. Make sure you go and check out the podcast that we did with Saeed. Yeah? Is she the dominant? I tell you, yesterday I watched Germany play Italy. And there's a really good young dominant centre back who plays for Germany. I forgot the guy's name. Yesterday on the 21s. On the 21s, let me have a look. Let me have a look yesterday. Let me have a look at the lineup. Let me tell you who it was. There was a young player who plays for Germany. He looked brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Centre half yesterday. Really, I watched a good semi-finals, by the way, yesterday. Denmark versus France, England on the 21s, UEFA on the 21s tournament. So England will play Holland and Germany will play France, if I'm not mistaken. Germany versus France, England versus Holland in the semi-finals. But let me have a look. Lineups. Let me have a look. Was it this kid? Let me just see who it is. Yeah, Arayabi. Yeah, he played really well, Arayabi, yes, that's who I'm talking about. Big up. One of the biggest questions are what do you do with owners and the rest of the players? Is what do we do with the owners? Well, we need to get rid of. We try to get rid of the owners, but there's no appetite. There's not even an appetite to do outrage against the owners. There is no appetite at all. But we all just blame the players and want to change manager every second. We hire the wrong managers, we sign the wrong players. But these two players actually cost us nothing. These two players cost Manchester United nothing. Garnacho did. Garnacho cost about, I think, $500,000. I think he cost about $500,000 or $1 million, almost $1 million from Atletico Madrid youth team. I think some fans just want to be Atletico Bilbao, the whole local player crap. No, I don't think even that. Home Secretary Rebecca says she has decided to prescribe Palestine action under terror law. This effectively brands the group as a terrorist organization. Is that what's happened? Well, you know that who's in charge in it? This country is a Zionist country. The politicians, the people who control the establishment of this country are Zionists. They're the reason why what happened with Palestine, the occupation of Palestine, is because of British elites and the British politicians. So yeah, I know I live in a Zionist fucking country where the rulers and the elites in this country and the media class, they're all Zionists. We know that. It's simple. It's true. It's true. So at the time when there's a genocide happening, let me get this right. At the time when there's a genocide going on, there's a genocide and it's against the Palestinians, and Palestinians are being starved to death. The numbers that they reckon the amount of people who've died is almost 500,000, because that's what they're saying. Because when you got 2.5 million population, at least 200,000 of them will be using the healthcare system because they've all got illnesses. Some of them got chronic illnesses. They've got cancer. Some of them have got kidney stuff, needing dialysis and all of that type of stuff. And then you counted about 60 or 70,000 dead, 20,000 of my children. And then there are about another 150 to 200 underneath the rubble. So we've seen the mass graves. So the people who are basically the ordinary people, ordinary working class people, middle class and working class people in this country who want to tell the truth about what is going on over there and the British government's complicity within the genocide that's taking place are now terrorists. If you ever lived in an upside down world, and there you go, So basically, if you're against the state of Israel and you're against the European and American support in genocide that Israel is the Israel entities is the Zionist entity is committing, you're a terrorist. So that makes me and all of you terrorists. If you're against Zionism, then you're a terrorist, basically. Yeah. This is what this is. Nah, it's not even a Holocaust guilt. Carsley on the verge of to be the first England under 21 manager to win back-to-back Euros under the 2020 title. Well, we'll see, because I think I've not seen Holland, I've not seen Netherlands. I don't see what the team they are, what type of team they are. But I watched Germany. Germany are all right, and I watched France. France can turn it on. France have got players who can win the game in a couple of minutes. So it's going to be a tough either way, whoever they face in the final. But yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Theo. Can you just stop spamming the chat, please? What about Gusto or Delot slap? Yeah, I would take that all day. All day. Are you kidding me? Gusto is one of my favorite right backs. I've been watching him and tracking him when he played for Lyon. He was a fantastic player. And Chelsea, it's like Chelsea listen to my channel. I've been going on about Gusto for a long time. Yeah, but it is what it is. That's what it is. Let me have a look at the poll. Let's have a look at the poll. Garnacho 27%, Rashford 3%, Best in Nonsense 14%, Owners 56%. I just don't know why people think yeah, he does. We need Freddie Kangodoglu as the right wing back. He's top Nura. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. That Chelsea just want to stockpile players, innit? One thing I will say about your club, Soham, is that you just stockpile players. You've got one of the best. Your captain is one of the best right backs in England. I know that he's always he's injury prone, but you just stockpile. You stockpile players. Honestly, I would do the swap right like that. I would bring Diego Dalot, give him I would bring him today to London. if we could get Gusto, what are you talking about? FA should look to do what Spain did. See how they eventually we can promote Carsley to the main role. Nah, the media in this country will not allow that. My favorite fan channel is yours and Kagis Leeds. Why? Because you're both most analytically rational. You also have a political conscious person, true comrade from a Liverpool fan. Big up Dobler. Big up Achim. Big up to you. Love. I'll have to check that brother's channel out, actually. Yeah, maybe we should do a show together. Kehi. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to look. If you consider, Can you send a link to that channel for me so I can check that channel out? I wish we spent the worried about selling youth or take a transfer ban. Yeah. I would spend $500 million then to take a transfer ban. Okay. Just to inform you, Nuruddin, he's defending the shit. He can't defend set pieces. It's something that you learn. You can be coached just to defend set pieces. I'm convinced Nuruddin hates the club. The only posture he enjoys is one of opposition to anyone. United player, nah, we oppose the club. Who opposes the club he supports? Let me just try to understand this. I'm convinced Nuruddin, yes, I hate this football club. Yeah, I do. You're right. I hate the owners. I don't hate I support and love Manchester United, but I hate the owners and the people who are in charge of Manchester United. So you're 100% correct in that one. The only posture he enjoys is one opposition to anyone. No, I'm just not sheep, and I'm not a bootlicker. So thank you. You thought this was a got ya. So the first line is, do I hate the current owners and have I hated the Glazers and now Ineos? Yes. Guilty as charged. Everybody knows I hate them. And now you're saying the only posture he enjoys is one of opposition. So anyway, that means I'm not a bootlicker and I'm not a sheep. So thank you again. Thank you again. We appreciate you. I hope you subscribe to the channel. More of that. This is you sum me up in the right place. I look at this. I looked at yesterday. I looked at Garnacho's photo and I looked at Rashford's interview, and my head was like, those two players are trying to find a way out of this football club, and that's what we all wanted. So yeah, that's what we all wanted. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want them gone. So that's what we want. So I don't know why you think me saying that is opposition. Because I'm not here for fake outrage about players that the United fan base have decided are not the right players. I'm actually looking at the club. I'm thinking the club should be moving them on. Should be negotiating with others to move them on. There are plenty toxic positive fan channels out there, mate. You can join their sheep herd. No. We need people like him. We need people like him because we want to hear from what the other side is saying. We still have fans who were bumped out and didn't get Bellingham. They're all properly though. We could develop Jude. No, we could never. That's what I'm saying to you. If you're a young player, do not come to Manchester United. If I had any player, if my brother was a footballer, if my cousin was a footballer, if I had a son that was a footballer, I'd be like, no, not to United. I love United. You'll be a United fan, but I'd be like, no, for your development in your career, you will not be going to Manchester United. Nuruddin, do you imagine signing Jackson and Rob Sanchez? What would be your action? Rob Sanchez? Who's Rob Sanchez? Signing Jackson, yeah? Rob Sanchez. Who? Who's Rob Sanchez? I think Jackson, for me, Jackson needs to be coached on how to hit this. He gets, how many chances does Jackson get? To me, let me say something now. The way I see football and the way I see, no chance. No chance. Not a chance in hell. No, oh yeah, Sanchez the goalkeeper, no chance. I would not. But let me say something to you about Jackson. Same thing I say about Nunes. They always get into positions to score. They just don't finish. You just need to teach him to calm down and finish. They just need specific type of coaching for them to be not rush at things. They need to just breathe and then bang. That's what they need. But people, have you got 100 likes yet? Mods, get on it. What are we doing out here? We haven't even got 100 likes on the video. Come on, we've been live nearly an hour. Let's get 150 likes while we're there. We have not even got 150 likes. Let's get to 100 and then 150 likes. Let me update you. 84%, 84. Let me just have a look now here. Almost, yeah. 85 people have voted, right? Who should be that? Who should the outrage be directed? Where should the outrage be directed? Garnacho, 27%. Rashford, 2%. The best in nonsense, 14%. Owners, 56%. We're not even got 100 likes, people. Let's just be doing it. No, I would not like, but Jackson, yeah, I wouldn't take, no, I wouldn't take Sanchez, no. I would not take him. I think I would not take any of your goalkeepers. Not one of them. All your goalkeepers are crap. What's the new setup? You moved homes? No, I'm just at my sister's, our sister Nikki. I'm at her gaff house on Dog City. Got two beautiful dogs. I'm just out here doing it. Nuruddin, have you heard of Liam Rosen and the English? No, I honestly, I've already put that to a side. I'll go and have a look. Strasbourg. Okay, let me just have a look. Strasbourg. Manager. Oh, Liam. Yes. I remember him when he was a footballer. Yeah, I remember. Who did he play for? Who did he play for? What team did he play for? He used to be a footballer. Who did he play for? Yeah, he played for Bristol City, Fulham, Torquay, Reading, Ipswich, Hull, Brighton. Yeah, he played for Brighton. I remember him, I think, from Fulham. Yeah, Brighton. There you go. He's a good player. Good player, man. Big up to him. Big up to him. Yeah, big up to him. Yeah, I remember him. I remember him. Yeah, exactly. Nuruddin, Nuruddin, I said Manchester United. I said Manchester United. Nuruddin, I said Manchester United. I'm thinking you might get relegated because of the problem we have been solved in the last 20 years. 12 years without winning the Premier League title. Glazes in us out. Yeah, 100%. Big up Noah. Love to Noah, man. East Africa in the house. Why is your opinion on Flamingo right back Wesley? I've not watched him. I've not watched him. If they're on today, I'll watch them, but I've not watched them. Prezovic is a decent keeper. He was at Strasbourg last season and on loan from Chelsea. Okay, but I don't like anything. What's the Nkunku bomber? Nah, that's a lie. That is a lie and a half. That is an absolute lie. Transfer Manchester United have contacted Christopher Nkunku's representative in recent days to understand the conditions of a possible deal. Tans Zolonic. Nah. I don't know what that is, but no, that's not a bomber. Big up the Malaysia buddy. Big up from the Malaysia buddy. Yeah, man. Big up to all my people in Malaysia. Salam. Love. Always. It's L'Equipe. They're crap. Okay, they're shit. Yeah. But genuinely, people, have you got 100 likes on the video yet? Let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. Have we got 100 likes on the video yet? People need to get on it. We need to get 100 likes on this video. Let's be having you. We're 4 likes away from 100, so let's go, people. Let's be having you. Oh my God! Please don't trigger me, man. OS, don't do it to me. Do not trigger me. Do not let me have a meltdown right now. I've not shouted. I've been laughing. I've been interacting with the chat. This has been a lovely hour. Monday afternoon. It's been a lovely Monday afternoon. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. No way do I want Nkunku. That guy is injury prone. And all these kind of transitional players from Germany, all of them find it difficult. All of them find it difficult. Ineos Glazers out. Big up Stephen Kramer. Up the what they call them? The brigade. The brigade. You know what I'm talking about. Up the Celtic fans, mate. Up the fucking greatest football fans in the world. Another injury-prone player. Yes, he is. He is. He had one good season where he was on fire at IP Leipzig. Now he's just horrendous. He can't even get into the Justin. I saw a notion PR is world-class. Their defense ministry or ministry information were running an ad on YouTube painting the Shia nation as evil and justify them getting bombed. A certain PR is world class. Certain nations' PR is world class. No, they just got a lot of tapes of a lot of these Western politicians molesting young girls and boys. That's all they've got. They don't need that big PR, bro. They've compromised majority of Western country leaders, political class. They've got something on them that's why Trump is doing what he's doing. Because they got tapes of Trump molesting young girls repeatedly. That is what is the reason why. What is the reason why the British Labour Party is doing what he's doing? Because they've got some of them fiddling young children either. They have that. And some of them are Zionists anyway. They don't need to be Epstein. You know, the Epstein tapes, they don't need to have the Epstein. They just support the state of Israel anyway. The entity, as I call it. I don't recognize that state. They're genocidal. Why everyone rejects United players keep getting linked to United and nothing happens. Yeah, because that's what the type of football club we are. We're opposite to you. You spend a lot of money buying loads of young players, hoarding players. You just buy, bending every rule, doing whatever you need to do. Well, we don't buy. We can't even sell. You at least can sell players. We can't sell. We can't sell any. Big up Saeed, man. Big up Saeed FC. Big up Saeed. Big up Saeed in the chat. Yo, Saeed, bro. Listen, let me just ask Saeed. Saeed, listen, if you're watching this. Bro, I'm not saying that you're outraged. I'm just saying to you, where should the outrage be pointed at? It should be pointed at the football club. And these players are trying to get out. They want to get out. They want to get out. It could be an Mbermo counter. Saeed, I'm not saying you're outraged, bro. This club is toxic, FC. I'm done with these propaganda, FC. Yeah, big up to you. Big up to you, bro. You know it. And for me, we should be applauding those two players for trying to get out of this football club. We should be, because we don't want them here. We don't want them here. We moved on. We moved on. There were certain YouTube channels, people were sending me links where people were doing props. We need to keep Garnacho. We can't develop them. We overplay some of these young players. We can't develop them. We got no developmental plan for them. We need to move them on. Simple as. We are Arsenal in 2016. Yeah, that's what we are. Why could you, what year did you go, did the world go to shit, Nuruddin? What's going on in the world is abysmal. What's going on in the world? The Zionism, mate. Zionism. Epstein. Do you think that there's not other Epsteins right now? There are any other Epsteins right now? Epstein-like Mossad CIA people who are basically working for the state of Israel, basically blackmailing all of the elites in the West to legitimize the Zionist entity. That's what's happening. But you're not going to hear that anywhere else. You're not going to hear that anywhere else. You're not going to hear that anywhere else. It's not about people getting mad over the shirt. The football club is toxic, so the fans, listen, fans have every right to be angry. But for me, you're taking out on the wrong people. You're taking out on the wrong people. That's my only thing about this video. Take out on the wrong people. That's all that's happening. They could only sell Greenwood. Yeah. Big up, he says, we'd give you Noni and Gusto. You give us Garnacho and Diego Dalot. Who's Noni? I don't know who Noni is again. Noni. I don't know all your players, bro. I just know Gusto. I rate Gusto. I'll take... You can have Garnacho and Dalot to get Gusto. I would do that. Big up Game TV says, Man United still keen on sign at least 2 attacking players, including Brahim and Bermo. Is that L'Equipe? Okay. But people, have we got to 100 likes yet? Let's get to 150 likes, man. Let's go. Let me have a look at the poll again. Where should the outrage be directed? It's the people who can't sell. The Manchester United cannot sell players. That's who should be. Garnacho 29%, Rashford 3%, Best in Nonsense 15%, 53% the owners. Let's be having you people. Let's be having you. Oh, Noni Madueke. I do like him, you know. But then he's a young player and we don't have a developmental plan. So the young players need to stay away from Manchester United. The young players need to stay away from Manchester United. Noni Madueke, no, I don't want him. I don't want him. Can he defend? Can he play as a wing-back, Gamer? Do you think he could play as a wing-back? Do any of you think he could play as a wing-back? We need a wing-back on the left-hand side. We need a wing-back on the left-hand side. Yeah, of course. I wish them well. By the way, he's a selfish player. God, we've got many of them at our football club. Big up OS. We've got many of them in our football club. Many of those. We have many of them at our football club. Did any of you see Ralph Ranieri, what he said about United? Did any of you see what Ralph Ranieri said yesterday about Manchester United? Did any of you see that? Ralph Ranieri basically said Manchester United have a leadership problem. Duh! Duh! This is Ralph Ranieri. Since then, Sir Alex Ferguson retirement, I think they have a leadership problem. Who's really making the decisions? Why are they making them? Are they really the best people for the job? I can only tell you the 6 months I was there. Who were the decision makers? Who could I talk to if I wanted to sign a player? It was difficult. There were people, but at the end, it was difficult. This is what his name is. Big up to my guy right here, man. Let me just tell you. The only truth teller at this football club, they had to get him out of there. Even Rio Ferdinand, they sent their little cronies in the media, ex-players, to have a go at him. They go, no, you shouldn't wash your laundry. Everybody knows what. Do you think it's a hidden secret that Manchester United are owned by toxic people? This Ralph Ranier is since Ferguson retirement, I think they have a leadership problem. Who's really making the decision? Why are they making them? Are they really the best people for the job? No. I can only tell you that the 6 months I was there, it was difficult to say. Even for me as a head coach, who were the decision makers? Question mark. Who? Who could I talk to? Question mark. If I wanted to sign new players, it was difficult. There were people, but at the end, it was difficult. People, you know what? For that, we deserve to get 150 likes. Let's do it, people. I beg you. Let's do it. Let's get 150 likes because that made my day. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. That made me laugh, people. It's hilarious what I just had to read. Ranier was the only truth teller at this football club. Truth teller. Truth teller. He was the only person willing to tell truth to power. The only person. And they sacked him. Because he was asking the right questions like you would. He went to Manchester United thinking it was like a normal football club. Also, big up the parasites who were protesting today in London. The fascist governments tried to make them a terrorist organization. There you go. Which is bullshit, innit? It's just absolute bullshit. Hi, Noreen, I hope you're well. People are reacting like Garnacho has done something criminal. He's supporting his teammate, who's also been exiled by United. At the end of the day, that's all it is, isn't it? Like, no, I actually think it's just me. I think that both of them are him and Rashford are both trying to get out of the football club. That's all that was. They both letting football clubs know, hey guys, we're here, we're on holiday, we're training hard. I mean, isn't Rashford, is it Pogba? Pogba's training with Kobe and Euro. Rashford is in a kind of training squad before training, before pre-season. And Garnacho was on holiday. So it's what it is. Manchester United exploring a swap deal for Jadon Sancho in exchange for Dusan Vlahovic and Douglas Luiz. That's the biggest lie if I ever heard a lie. Big up to you, Game TV, though. Appreciate you getting the chat. United still since 2000 where they doubt on. Yeah. Let's get to the likes, people. Let's get to the likes. Saeed blocked me on YouTube, so I subscribe to his channel. Content creators love giving out, but can't take the banter back. What did you say? It depends what you said in it, bro. Alternative facts. It depends what you said. It depends on what you said. What are your thoughts on Dusan Vlahovic? Nah, don't want anywhere near Manchester United. I don't want him anywhere near Manchester United. I don't want, bro. I don't know what you did to I know Saeed doesn't just ban people. Saeed can tell from what's banter from what's not banter. It depends what you did. It all depends on. But I don't want Dusan Vlahovic anywhere near my football club. If you think certain people are bad, wait till you get load of Dusan Vlahovic. God. Right, there we go. People, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Free Palestine. We stand in total solidarity with the people of Iran and anybody across this world who's against the military-industrial complex, who's against imperialism, who's against colonization, who's against the enslavement of people to worship the Zionist entity. We will never worship the Zionist entity. We stand against the Zionist entity. Free Palestine, solidarity and love to the Palestinian people who are being genocided as we speak right now. Solidarity and love to the Iranian people who are getting bombed right now. Solidarity and love to the Iranian people. And free all those lands, Sudan, Congo, Tigray, Ogaden. Free them all. Free the world from Zionism and the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world. Free the people, free the land. Yeah, that's where we're at, people. I think it only matters of time before World War III. Unfortunately, this is where these political psychopaths have taken us to. These are what political psychopaths have taken us to. Do you dislike him personally? Do you dislike him personally as a footballer? Who are you talking about? No, I don't dislike him as a personally. No, I don't. I just know that if you go and do some research on Vlahovic, he's not a dedicated footballer. And we've already got people who are not dedicated anyway. Our football club's not dedicated. So it might be a match made in heaven. Taking the mick out of our players linked to United, like instead of calling them Bermo, I call him Kinder Berno. Instead of saying Mateus Kuna, I call him Mateus Kun. And his little moderators. I don't think Saidu Bandia, I think it's the moderators. They keep a report United hold interest in Nkunku. Boy, we don't need that. We don't need Nkunku. I don't need an injury-prone guy. Vlahovic is another injury-prone guy. That's why I don't want him. And you know that he's not a guy who's a professional. Yeah. Yeah. Big up to every one of you. Please make sure you join us later on at 5:30 with Straight Jacket podcast with Saeed. And love and light to you all, but free Manchester United fans from Glazers and Ineos. And yeah, fuck the Zionist entity. Fuck the Zionist entity. It's a death cult. Fuck Zionists. Whether they're on here or in anywhere else. Fuck them. We know who you are. You just genocidal bastards. We know who you are. We know who the Glazers are. We know who Ineos are. Free Manchester United fans. And let's pray that World War III, we don't get into World War III, people. Pray. All I'm asking is these Zionist leaders here, why didn't they go out and fight? Why instead of sending other people and sending machinery to go and kill people, why don't they actually get on the ground themselves? Because they're cowards. That's what they are. Do you listen to Kendrick Lamar? Yes, I like some of his albums. I like some of his songs. But I'm not really. He's just he's not an activist though. He talks a good game, but I never see him making any statements about the state of the world. He's just about money. That's what he is. Just like the rest of them. Peace and respect to you, man. R709. Big up, people. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Like, share. You know the rest. I'm not asking you to become a member. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm just asking you. Just help us fight against the algorithm. It will try to silence us. So be it then. So be it. If they don't buy anybody, then so be it. I actually wish we should just concentrate on getting rid of players and don't even have to sign anybody. But for that, you need to have a coach who knows how to coach players who are already there, the ones that we want to keep. I think we need a centre back, a goalkeeper, a right wing back or left wing back. We need a centre midfield player. We need a striker. We need another number 10. So we are. But big up to everybody. Love and light. Look after each other. And the next time, tomorrow will be live. tomorrow. But like, you cannot miss the video tomorrow. Make sure you spread it. Spread that video. Love. Take care. Free.